From the asphalt to the grass, we are highlighting the talent scene here in Northern California, those with 2 legs or 4. Stay with me here. Hello, I'm Kevin John, and without further ado, meet Kylie Glick, a 13-year-old junior NASCAR driver who's blazing her own trail. She's not your average 13-year-old.
I started my journey when I was 10, and I'm actually the 4th generation of Glick racers.
You could say racing is in her blood.
My great-grandpa raced at All-American Speedway when it was actually dirt, so very long time.
And she's a trailblazer on the track.
And I'm the first female in my family to race cars, but my long-term goal is to go to NASCAR.
She's well on her way to accomplishing that goal. In just 3 short years, Kylie Glick has gone from quarter midget racing to the full-size late model car she uses in her junior NASCAR competitions.
So this is a 602 crate motor, and it has about 350 horsepower. So I'll put that up when I race, so that way it keeps me nice and safe in there.
Now, even though Kylie is a relatively new racer, she's well aware of the stereotypes that come with being a girl in this male-dominated field.
A lot of people just are like, it's just a girl, like she's just gonna crash, or like anytime girls crash, it's like, oh, she's just a girl, like that's why she crashed and stuff, but I don't think that's very true.
Kylie is already proving the skeptics wrong while continuing to climb the ranks.
Racing has taught me a lot of other things too, like you always have to be nice to everybody no matter what, like because you don't know their backstory or anything. Never give up. And then to believe in yourself, you really got to believe in yourself. Don't doubt yourself, because you can do so much in life.
And did we mention, as of filming, she still doesn't have her driver's license? If I was her future driving instructor, quick tip, hold on. Now moving on to my hometown, the 209, Stockton, where track star Tamia Creer is following in the footsteps of her Olympian father.
I'm doing pretty good now. It's just I want to do better.
And that's what makes Tamia Creer so dangerous. The freshman sensation out of St. Mary's High School in Stockton is always looking to improve.
I don't even know where I got my confidence from. It just popped out of, like, ever since I got into high school, I felt more confident.
Well, she has every reason to be confident. Creer is one of the top 5 fastest freshmen in the state in the 100 and 200 meter dashes. So who's her inspiration?
My dad, he really helps me a lot, because I do be going through some struggles during track, but he still says I'll do fine, and he motivates me.
Her dad may be recognizable to you. He's 2-time Olympic medalist Mark Creer, who was one of the fastest hurdlers in the world during his heyday.
Well, she's always worked hard. I'm not surprised. I'm proud that she's finally tapping into her potential.
Mark, who happens to be the hurdles coach at St. Mary's, has been a strong support system to his daughter as she continues to climb the ranks.
As me, as an athlete, I've been successful. I've been there, done that. I'm not vicariously living through my daughter. I don't need her to win or lose. I just want her, whatever she does, do it to the best of her abilities.
Tamia is one of 18 kids on St. Mary's track team who qualified for the upcoming Masters meet.
The fact that she has another teammate that's a freshman, Gianna Gonzalez, and they came in together, they push each other a lot, they challenge one another.
Now, your father is a former Olympian. If you two raced today, who would win?
I'm pretty sure I will.
Now, I want to take a quick second to thank everyone watching right now. For more stories from our sports team and podcasts from Locked On Sports, just visit our website, abc10.com, or watch us on ABC10 Plus for free. All right, now let's revisit the mat and meet Amador County's Aspen Ladd. Outside the ring, she's your ordinary loving dog mom. But don't get it twisted. Inside the octagon, she's known to put the smackdown on an opponent.
There's the takedown from Aspen Ladd.
Ladd has served her fair share of takedowns throughout her MMA career. The fighter, who was born and raised in Pioneer, located in Amador County, is getting ready to step inside the Bellator cage for the first time in her career.
I think there's a certain level of anxiety with any fight, but that's regardless of promotion, regardless of place. It's new, but it's not. Kind of just like a new, cool thing. It's like, all right, we're traveling, we're fighting. Fantastic.
At what point did you realize that you wanted to be a fighter, and What made you realize that this was something you were good at?
Okay. I was just a shy kid when I was about 14, and I wanted to learn how to protect myself, some kind of martial art. So we walked into a gym and it ended up being an MMA gym. But I knew within the first week that I wanted to compete. However, there was no career path for me at that point. There was no career path for women in the sport.
Thanks to the emergence of UFC stars like Ronda Rousey, that has paved the way for other women like Aspen to make a career out of this.
So it's more cool seeing the opportunities for others, especially the young kids coming up, that this can be their life and they know it from the beginning, and just it's a goal. It's not something that's like, well, that's what I'm doing for fun while I go do all these other things.
Her next fight will be part of the Bellator Champions Series, and she understands the challenge that awaits facing an opponent who has won 7 straight.
I've fought everybody I've been around. Like, I've had a lot of very tough fights. I think this is another tough fight. I don't necessarily think, it's hard to say what's the toughest, because every opponent I look at as the next toughest, the next most extreme thing I'm doing, because it is. Like, this person, it could be the next thing coming up. This person could be this, that, or the other thing. But I'm more focused on myself and my skills and implementing that than I am on, is this the toughest person?
What kind of words of wisdom or advice would you give to young girls growing up who want to be just like you?
Just show up. Join the gym, show up to everything, and that boy doesn't matter. Focus on you, focus on your career, and that will come. But it's not something to let your life get derailed by. So yeah, focus on you, show up to all the training, and just keep progressing.
And I want to give a quick update and congrats to Aspen, as just checking, she ended up beating her opponent, Ekaterina Shakalova, via unanimous decision and advances to 12-5. Now, for our last story, quick question. What does Air Bud and our next profile have in common? Well, actually 2 things. They are both dogs, and they both know their way around a baseball diamond. I know, I won't keep you waiting. Let's meet Corey.
I've actually never seen a bat dog before, not even on Instagram or anything.
Well, seeing is believing.
At first, didn't know what to expect, kind of came out of nowhere. She kind of just showed up one day and she got to work right away, and it was super cool to see.
She's clearly not your average dog. Corey, the Rocket Dog, is in her 2nd year of service with the UC Davis baseball team, and she's responsible for retrieving the bats during games.
It was awesome. I mean, who's got a dog in the dugout? I can't think of a team that does that. So, I was really excited to get to know Corey.
She's a fan favorite. It gets both sides of the fans involved, along with it's just a good time having her out there. Corey has brought her team together in multiple ways.
Many Davis football fans are familiar with Corey, as she's also responsible for retrieving the tee after kickoffs. Corey was adopted a few years ago by Lisa Antel, who's a veterinarian and professor at Davis. And when she approached the head coach with the idea of having a bat retrieving dog, he knew this was something he couldn't say no to.
I didn't have really an idea of what it would look like in a game, so I was a little unsure. But then once we got Corey out here, I could see the positive energy that she brought.
I think it's hard to not be in a good mood when you're around her. She's just such a very friendly, uplifting dog.
She's there to pick you up, and if you don't do something good, you're kind of down. Corey's still there, excited. She kind of lifts your spirit and brings you back in the game.
Thank you for watching. Now, if you want to watch more features just like this one, check out our free ABC10 Plus app. There you'll find the latest newscasts and headlines, and stay up to date on the weather and see all the great work and stories we tell here at ABC10. Thank you again for watching. Take care.